Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to the night Michael Jordan humiliated one of the greatest defenses ever. This is by Squad Dawkins. I'm excited for this, man. I'm trying to learn more about MJ, and I love learning about very specific games. I feel like that's the next level, is watching games, learning about specific games, not just having the full scope, but even like I feel like there's greatness in individual moments. You know what I'm saying? So looks like we're at the Eastern Conference Finals, 1993, Knicks versus Chicago. Apparently one of the best defenses of all time with Pat Ewing at the helm. So let's check out the night MJ humiliated them. Let's go.
It has been the hottest ticket in town, the toughest Knick ticket in some 20 years. It has come down to this, game one of the eagerly anticipated best of seven Eastern Conference Final between the Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks.
May 1993.
Dude, this advertisement's amazing.
The Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks are locked into the Eastern Conference Finals, and it is a street.
No, I'm gonna pause real quick. Why don't we get advertisements like this anymore? Like, look at this. Now, Eastern Conference Final.
Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks.
Can we get something like that for Wemby versus Shea in the Western Conference Finals right now?
May 1993. The Chicago Bulls and the New York Knicks are locked into the Eastern Conference Finals, and it is a street fight from the opening tip. Game 1 at Madison Square Garden, the Knicks win 98-90.
Dang.
The Knicks are physical, they're relentless, and they're at home. Game 2, still.
Bro, Scotty was horizontal that entire play.
The Knicks are physical, they're
Horizontal,
relentless,
horizontal.
they're at home. Game 2, still in New York, the Knicks win again.
Wow.
96-91. The Bulls are down 2 games now. The three-peat is in serious danger. And Michael Jordan, he shot 12 for 32. The media starts asking questions. Because the night before Game 2, Jordan didn't stay in the hotel and rest. He got in a limousine and took the 100-plus mile trip south, all the way to Atlantic City. The New York Times reported he was there until 2:30 in the morning. Jordan himself said he was back by 1 a.m.
The reason that I was there is more or less to get away from the city of New York, hear about all the losing, the game situation, whatever, just to get my mind away from the game of basketball. I couldn't go play golf, so I rode up there with my family and my friends.
Either way, the next day he shot 12 for 32 in a playoff loss.
Dang.
And when it came out, it detonated one of the biggest controversies of his entire career: gambling.
Dang. See, man, like, I've heard that Jordan had a gambling issue, but to go in between playoff games at like 2:30 in the morning when you can be resting your body to gamble, I could see why people would be very upset at that. I also didn't know the level of adversity they faced before that 93 finals versus Phoenix. Like, to be down 2-0 is not an easy thing to come back from.
Questions about addiction, a full-blown media circus that threatened to swallow the entire series whole. Then the series shifts to Chicago. Game 3 at the Chicago Stadium. Bulls respond, 103-83.
Dang.
MJ, though, was not himself, shooting an awful 3 of 18 from the field.
Everybody else jumped up and hit their shots. I missed mine, but I'm glad I got teammates.
You know what's crazy about this? Michael in the very next series versus Phoenix, like, they must have been feeling kind of good. They're like, Jordan's been struggling all against New York, shooting horrible from the field, and then he ends up having like his greatest finals of all time.
However, the Bulls back in the game, 1 win, but still down 2-1 in the Eastern Conference Finals. Now it's Game 4, May 31st, 1993, Chicago. The Bulls need this game desperately, or they're staring down a 3-1 deficit in a series against the most physically punishing team in basketball. The gambling headlines are everywhere. The Sunglasses Indoors press conference has already happened. The whole world is watching to see if the controversy breaks Michael Jordan, or if Michael Jordan breaks the Knicks.
Pressure on the
outcome,
shoulders.
One of the greatest performances in NBA playoffs history.
54.
This is the full Game 4 breakdown of MJ's masterclass. Let's get into it. MJ makes his first field goal 4 minutes into the first quarter with a tough jumper over John Starks, cutting the score to 7-6 in favor of the Knicks.
Well contested.
Starks plays solid defense and contests the shot well, but MJ's elevation is simply too high for him to truly affect the release.
Starks again. And John Starks with a three-pointer and a two. Starks gamble on the overplay. Jordan knocks it down.
And you can already sense MJ is out for blood in this one. Wasting no time after Starks knocks down a 3, MJ answers immediately with one of his own. It's not a typical Jordan play either. as he rarely takes his first three-point attempt in transition. Usually, he likes to see a couple go down within the flow of the offense before really looking for the three ball. But this time, he pulls it instantly without hesitation.
Beautiful.
Michael Jordan off to a good start, showing signs he has 8 points.
Ooh, tough one.
That wasn't a good shot, but he feels it.
Now MJ is starting to feel it. He takes the jumper from a tough body position and an awkward angle, but his unreal elevation allows him to completely correct it in midair and still knock it down. Just ridiculous. In transition, MJ continues to abuse Starks, shaking him with a slick in and out dribble before rising up and knocking down the jumper for his 11th and 12th points of the night. The Knicks were playing just as well though, with Ewing cutting the game to a 1-point deficit.
Dang, Ewing.
MJ, however, was on fire.
I didn't realize he had range like that.
Drilling another transition three-pointer to bring his total to 17 points as the Bulls took a 4-point lead into the second quarter.
Michael Jordan going to the baseline.
Man, this is ridiculous. Look at this play again. Starks actually plays great defense and stays glued to MJ the entire possession. But he doesn't expect MJ to stop on a dime and rise up immediately. By the time he realizes it, it's already too late. MJ is simply too high above him to contest the shot effectively.
Yeah,
With
dude.
35 seconds left in the first
He's a quick guard, it seems like, but once he elevates, it almost seems like it's impossible to contest.
half, MJ goes for the 2-for-1 and buries the three-pointer. He then adds 4 more free throws before the quarter ends, bringing his
one.
total to 27 points as the Bulls take a 9-point lead into halftime. MJ gets
Okay,
right
I thought that was going in, dude. It's Jordan, so I expected it. But that shot right there, unbelievable
take
contest.
a
What?
9-point lead into halftime. MJ gets right back to work at the start of the second half. Rather than forcing the shot over 2 Knicks defenders, he gives the ball up, relocates to a better angle, and calmly buries the jumper.
Jordan with the range.
Smart.
Michael Jordan has 29. Jordan looking for the yes.
Take a look at MJ's fundamentals here. Coming off the triangle, MJ frees himself up for the jumper. But even before the pass arrives, he's already positioning his body perfectly for the catch and shoot. That's elite footwork without the ball.
Here's Jordan.
After trying everything and still failing to contain MJ, Stark starts denying him the ball and fronts him defensively. Pippen immediately recognizes it and delivers a perfect pass over the top to MJ, leading to an easy bucket for his 34th and 35th points of the night.
35 for Jordan. 3 fouls on Starks. Jordan for 3.
Now this is
Y'all got to double team the man at this point.
one of my favorite MJ moves. He shakes Starks without even taking the dribble, then rises up and drills the 3 right
Beautiful.
over him.
Beautiful.
How crazy is that?
Well, we mentioned earlier that Michael Jordan may be on his way to one of those magical days here at Chicago Stadium. He's hit 5 of 5 from the field. This third quarter, 11 of his 38 have come in the third. Chicago with a 6-0 run. The Bulls hoping to tie the series at 2. Jordan played well by Starks. Jordan for 3.
What I love here is that even
Crazy.
while MJ is absolutely shooting the lights out and has the ability to rise up whenever he wants, he still doesn't force anything. He stays patient and looks for the better shot. On this play, he gives the ball up first to create a cleaner catch and shoot opportunity.
Yeah, it almost seems like the defense is like when he has the ball originally, they're really on top of him. As soon as he passes the ball, they like relax a little bit too much. He gets it back and has a better shot opportunity. I like that, but the defense has to be smarter there.
On this play, he gives the ball up first to create a cleaner catch and shoot opportunity. MJ brings his total up to 43 points with 2 free throws. And with 2:35 left in the quarter, he shows once again why he's the most complete offensive player in NBA history. First of all, look at how aggressively Starks plays him, pushing and grabbing the entire time. MJ never flops. He gets the ball and drives right at Starks, refuses to get intimidated by the help defense from Patrick Ewing, keeps his dribble alive, then blows right past Ewing with his unbelievable agility before rising up and draining the shot. This is ridiculously good. MJ finishes the third quarter with 45 points, including 18 in the period alone, where he shot an incredible 7 of 8 from the field, giving the Bulls an 8-point lead heading into the fourth quarter.
A 3-pointer from Michael Jordan. 5 of 6 from
Nasty.
downtown. Jordan.
5 out of 6 in a game 4 where you're down in a series and you're not known as a 3-point shooter is crazy.
He has 50.
In classic efficient scoring fashion, MJ continues to smoke Starks at the start of the fourth quarter, needing just one dribble to score 5 quick points and reach the 50-point mark with 11 minutes still left to play. MJ had to sit for 4 minutes in the fourth quarter after picking up his 5th foul, but once he returned, he delivered one of the most iconic moves of his career, taking Doc Rivers for a little walk.
There's Jordan on the fake. Yes! 52 points from Michael Jordan.
How sick is that? MJ is staring down his prey like an apex predator. But seriously, how do you leave Doc Rivers, who to be fair was a solid defender, isolated on MJ when you're down only 6 points with a minute left if you're Pat Riley?
How do you not double team, dude?
That was just disrespectful.
With the clock running down, watch Michael Jordan's lips. He just sends a little message to Doc Rivers, like, let's go, here we come. Just to let him know it's time to get down and try and stop him. No way.
Beautiful. Poetry.
Has not affected his talking on the floor. We've seen it from time to time, and Michael with 52. 54 points for Jordan. Standing ovation for the Chicago Bulls. Who managed to bounce back with the 2 victories at home. Defeat the New York Knicks 105 to 95.
MJ finished the game shooting 18 of 30 from the field, 6 of 9 from three-point range, and 12 of 14 from the free throw line in one of the most amazing playoff performances in NBA history. Chicago went on to win 2 more games and eventually took the series.
Dang, they reverse swept them? Game 5 was a 3-point game. Game 6 was an 8-point game. Dang, what a series, dude. For real. And it's not like Jordan had a crazy game for the last 2. Like, that last game, he shot 8 of 24. She only shot 35%. And the Knicks still couldn't get it done, man. So, that game right there genuinely saved the series.
Completing 4 straight wins after falling behind 0-2. And one more thing about MJ. Even after that unbelievable 6 of 9 shooting performance from deep, he never fell in love with the 3-point shot. In the very next game, he attempted just 1 3-pointer.
Wow.
And in game 6, he took only 4. That's what made MJ so dangerous. He always stayed true to his game and never forced what wasn't there. By the way, let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more breakdowns from this incredible series. Until next time.
Yeah, man. I want to keep breaking down these individual series, dude, because it's like, it's teaching me a lot, man. Like, I think of the Knicks, I think of Patrick Ewing. I think they never got it done. But what I don't think is in 93, they had him down 2-0, had him on the ropes. Jordan was in controversy for gambling when he shouldn't have been. And, dude, the reverse sweep was real, man. Very, very cool. If y'all know more videos like this, where it goes, like, on individual series or individual games, I'd love to check those out, man, because this is a different level of greatness to me. Because I don't expect Jordan to be perfect every night, you know? Like, shooting 10 for 27 and then, which actually isn't too bad, and then 12 of 32 and then 3 of 18, you're thinking, yo, Jordan's got it. Like, he's having a horrible series. But for me, it isn't always how you start, it's how you finish. Way better the rest of the way through it. Got the job done. Gotta respect it, man. So big shout out to MJ. Pat Ewing, this was your opportunity to win a championship, brother. You blew it. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Hope you have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Doses.